It should.
Okay, now click. Now live. Now internet. Now time to torture a frog. No, don't hurt me.
It's just a
Which
little.
hand comes off first?
I mean, first things first. You guys have to find somewhere to like.
We did at the
Oh
end of the
yeah, you
last session.
headed back to the bar. That was it.
The
Yeah,
bar that we used as our base before we were joined into this by some moron offering us a job. He knows what we do. He'll give us a back room.
Sure.
That bartender's a good bloke. We'll pass him some gold and he'll look the other way while we use his back room for something.
don't worry about it. It's just like a bag we're holding that's like shaking around and making noise. Don't worry about it.
Just some food for the crocodile, don't worry.
Alright. Lawrence, you'll need to drag your new character on there.
1 second, I'll be there.
I will need to actually get Roll20 to open for me because it's failed the last twice I've tried.
We are in the tap room.
I'll be on in a second.
So, turns out
Yeah.
weren't ready.
Nope,
Yeah,
we were
turns
not
out.
ready.
So, I assume he's got some sort of back room we can end up using. Or maybe he'll let us use one of the rooms that are marked as up to rooms.
Ah yes, the up to rooms.
The classic those up to rooms. Unfortunately, they don't exist.
Oh, we best not go there then.
Why is he advertising his rooms that don't exist? That seems like a bit of a...
Free money.
Look, he doesn't know what you're talking about.
It clearly says on the floor right there in big letters, up to rooms.
Nah. You're the only ones who
There
can
we
see
go.
that. You're magic.
Some wizard came in and scribbled something in arcane invisible ink.
Yeah, that's how that works. Yeah, I love it when you want to reveal an area and it just makes it more closed. He says you can use the storage room.
Thank you very much.
Oh yes, hello. My name is Phil.
Good to know that, Phil. Now, you're going to help us
Yeah.
torture this frog to find out where his boss is, right?
Sorry, I'll drag the Muppet on.
No, don't hurt me. I've got a son and 2 kids.
He's wearing
We know
a
what you're
dapper
doing.
tuxedo.
Okay, 1 second.
Froggo is still unconscious.
Can we set up some sort of like a chair and tie him, his unconscious form, to this chair?
Sure.
I could just cast.
roll
hold-
sleight of hand to see how good your knotting skills are.
Fuck.
Do I have advantage because other people are helping me?
Yeah, sure.
I'll help you with that.
If other people decide to help you, then you have advantage.
I
Also,
I'll
are
help.
you? Cease your
Wow.
you're rolling to GM. Oh no, that was for a different thing.
yeah,
Anyway,
that was a while ago. Also,
that was
Yeah,
last
18.
session.
I just fucking lost it because after you said that he's still unconscious, I just in my head, because Croc's a fucking idiot, got in my head that he'd fucking stuck his arm up the frog's arse and he was doing the Kermit the Frog voice.
That would be the frog would not be still unconscious at that point. I'm just gonna say that.
The frog would have woken up definitely.
Just
I literally don't think there's a way for you to stay unconscious with that amount of pain.
Anyway, so that's a 17, is it? Okay.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. The knots look pretty good.
So we'll then put the chair with him at the back of the room, and then we will wait for him to wake up.
I
by
could
that,
wake
I
him up
mean-
now if you.
By that I mean I'd be like, someone wake him up.
I will
He,
cast.
he seems
Uh,
very asleep.
Cast
I
reverse
will.
sleep.
I will cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level
Alright,
Why so high? Keep him low. Come on, God damn it.
how, how
because I've
much you
got no
healing?
first level. I've got no first level spell slot.
Also, technically,
How much?
healing might not wake him up.
How much you healing them for, Lawrence?
Uh, 2d8 plus.
Your casting modifier.
Plus wisdom, which is 3. He's on 14 health now.
Okay. Uh, you see his wounds begin stitching back together, and he's still pretty bloodied and bruised, but he just about regains consciousness.
Welcome to the land of the living.
Whoa, what happened?
I see you're finally awake.
Did anyone get the number of that kangaroo?
The kangaroo it's like Kangaroo Jack like gestures in front of him very aggressively.
Ah!
So
Oh, it's you.
you're
Are you
gonna
gonna tell?
divulge where your big boss is, or how to find him, or we're gonna be making frog legs tonight.
We're gonna make you into a real Muppet.
Croc's been
Uh,
sizing up how large he needs to make the position for his hand to go.
roll intimidation.
I definitely feel like that would be with advantage.
I would also give it a second. I'm gonna work it.
Not 20
Uh-huh.
for 21 on intimidation from Kato.
Which is pretty good.
Acceptable.
Okay, okay. The frog seems intimidated.
I'd actually
Uh,
be worried if he was not intimidated.
he sort of he just says, "Okay, I don't know everything, but I'll tell you what I can."
Don't make
Uh,
me change into an ape again and sit on you.
sure. Start spelling. What's your? How do we do this?
What do you want to know?
How do we find your master? Someone's offered a lot of money for us to bring him in.
Uh, uh,
You
I
know,
don't.
Black Dragon runs a slave
Yeah,
ring.
yeah. Well, he has like four like sort of higher up. Uh, I'm one of them. He doesn't really directly come to us a lot. It's more like, you know, messages and stuff.
I don't believe you. You know where to find him. You know how to find him at least.
I swear I don't know where he is.
Well,
You don't need to.
the problem here is, buddy, either you do know where he is, or you're probably gonna die anyways.
Uh,
I'd like to cast Charm Person on him
okay.
at 3rd level.
That's a wisdom save, isn't it?
Let me double check. I
I
believe
believe
it
so.
is. Make a
What
wisdom
your spells
saving
do
throw.
before he's casted.
DC 14.
Fucking
Oh,
hell.
Uh,
unconscious.
hang on. It, it seems like he's charmed.
1 second. Uh, well, shit.
You think it worked?
Yeah. definitely work.
So Frogger,
Yes.
you have a way of getting messages to him, right?
Yes.
And probably have a way of finding out for like, any large meetings that have to happen to discuss things to do with the business.
Uh, yes.
You will tell us about all of those, or how you do all of those things, or my friend over there will eat you after you've been punched a couple more times by my other friend over there.
Yes, I am very hungry.
He says, check my top left-hand pocket on my little waistcoat.
I'll go and dig in his pocket, see what's there.
You find a phone.
Oh,
That should have
interesting.
it's not the boss's number, but it's somebody who can get in contact with him.
I'll pass it off to one of the other guys.
Which of you
Uh,
is close to him wants it?
Out of
actually,
curiosity,
first,
what's your
I'll
intelligence, Lawrence?
my intelligence.
What your characters?
Um, it's an 11, so
Oh, for
0.
God's sake!
Um,
We're all
first
idiots.
first of all, I'll check if it's locked.
I mean, I'm going to say this, but like the fact that Kato has the highest intelligence in the group is very funny to me.
I'm gonna check if
Kato,
it's. I'm gonna check if the phone's locked first.
not counting the frog, he's the smartest man in the room. Uh, the phone is locked. The frog will divulge the password though.
I'll put the password in.
The phone doesn't seem to have anything on it, other than if you go to the contacts section, it has one contact.
Okay.
Other
Don't
than that,
phone
it's
that.
basically just default factory settings.
What was that, Kato?
Do not dial that number yet.
Okay. I'll make a note of the password,
So
and
my
I will put. I will lock the phone and put it into my pocket.
oh no, that's a bad idea.
Why?
You won't be around long enough for that. Like, if you die, then what's gonna happen with the phone?
I don't plan on dying. What kind of maniac are you?
The kind of person that sees multiple people all appear and then die very quickly.
What kind
Just
of situations do you get yourself into?
situations where there's a large black dragon that we are trying to get in contact with, so we can capture him in a weird like thing that puts someone in space. Hey, Mr. Frog. Podemic Toadface.
Yes.
I'm sorry, I did get your actual name.
That's fine. Do you want my actual name?
I mean, if you want to give it, so we don't have to keep calling you like random things.
Sure. I'm Jeremy.
What's your
Jeremy.
surname?
Clarkson.
What?
Crawford, maybe?
Don't. I don't want to have to kill him this quick.
Jeremy Suddendew. How do you do?
Okay.
Bill McCracken. How do you do?
Well, that's a very pretty name you've got.
Why, thank you. Chose it myself.
He was just sighing, face palming in the corner.
The frog is also sighing,
He cannot
wishing he could
palm
face
his arms
palm.
outside. The Kangaroo Jack provides his palm.
Oh,
hard to
thank
face
you.
palm into.
He face palms into the palm.
So, if we were to phone this number, could you talk through this number and set us up a meeting? Do you
Uh,
have that pool?
I mean, yeah, I normally go to him though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We go to wherever you tell us that we have to go to.
Sure, I could do that for you.
So we're gonna phone, put it on speakerphone. You're gonna talk through this thing on pain of being eaten by one of these people,
Yeah.
and then we all go along our happy ways. You get to live happily ever after. We get to go capture a dragon and make a lot of money out of it. You could join us in capturing a dragon and make a lot of money out of it.
Roll persuasion.
I will help him in this endeavor.
It's not gonna go well because my persuasion very bad. 17. It's actually not that bad.
Uh, he asks, how much his cut would be.
You're not
Uh,
in a position to ask for a cut.
uh,
Very conflicting opinions here.
I mean, you don't know what the cut is, right? So that's one of the things there.
Yes, but he's
Uh,
currently tied to a chair.
I'm like, oh, it's about $5,000 per person. We've got extra. We've got at least one extra person's going.
Yeah, sure. I'd be willing to join you guys. I mean, you beat me up.
Yeah,
Uh,
you join us. You come see our ship, meet the crew.
yeah. I'd be down for it.
Yeah, you seem very entertaining, and I'd rather not murder you.
Sure.
This turns towards Croc. This seems to have gone very well. Way better than our usual meetings.
So we don't kill him.
No, not unless he betrays us.
Alright.
I know you
No,
look hungry, but we do have food on the ship.
We do?
Oh, yeah, we have food on the ship that we're going back to.
Wow, such luxury. I'm not used to having food on a ship.
Who are you and what skills do you provide? I saw
Uh,
him kick the shit out of people. I don't know about you.
This guy's just followed you here.
I'm Phil McCracken and I helped you in the fight.
I believe we rescued you from being sold at auction and then you didn't really do anything.
I did. I turned into a large monkey thing and crushed somebody with my ass.
Oh, so you were the monkey?
Yes.
Can you do that a lot or just like a few times or?
The monkey specifically once. Lesser creatures in stature a few times.
Oh.
I can also summon smaller creatures a few times as well. About three times I can do that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't know if you're really required for this current job. You feel like you're stepping on already filled territory within the group.
Okay. Bye.
That wasn't the implication. No. Like, you got some other actual skills.
The frog asks, can you make good food? Have you ever made fly pie before?
No, that's not. I can make us walk on water.
Why is it
I'm
called?
a frog.
Why is it called fly pie? Because it hears a tap backwards.
Exactly.
And can frogs And can frogs walk on water?
Some,
No, but we're
some
pretty
can.
pretty
You
good
know
in
how-
water. I can actually.
Do you know how to create living space out of the corpse of a giant lizard that you've had to murder in single combat?
Uh, um,
Do you have
I
any experience with dragons?
no.
Do you
Not
have
You
any
fought a
really.
T-Rex before.
experience?
I have the fight that we just did.
Have you ever fought a T-Rex before? It's kind of a prerequisite.
What was that? I
You
didn't.
ever
There was busts in my
T-Rexes? Have you
ear.
fought them before?
No.
Do we
The
need to take
frog-
you to the zoo?
The frog said, "I once sold a T-Rex to someone."
Interesting. What kind of T-Rex? How big was it?
Pretty big, pretty big. It had a big cage. I didn't really go near it. I sort of just sold it, you know.
It's worth noting that my character is currently completely naked.
It's fine. None of the rest of the characters even notice. Weird fleshy humans.
I mean, in fairness, like the frog's not wearing pants, and neither is Kangaroo Jack.
Yeah, Kangaroo Jack's just got a bomber jacket on.
Actually, no. Kangaroo Jack has boxing pants.
No, he doesn't.
Oh, he didn't put them on, did he not?
No, not yet.
Fair enough.
It's just weirdly
Uh,
restrictive.
I can call upon the power of lightning. I can also conjure the power of darkness and light. Daylight.
The frog says, "I can lightning too." If that's a useful thing.
Yep, yeah. Okay, we're getting off point. You both seem to have skills. You can join. Like, we have cuts left for people, because other people keep dying. I mean, nothing.
Because we have such a high mortality rate.
It's fine. The mortality rate was higher under the previous leadership, because the leader died. The current leadership has had 0 casualties.
Sounds good.
So, we should probably do that phone call from the ship now that you're our buddy, and therefore we no longer need to worry about.
Do you want me to call him? I can call him.
Yeah,
He
make something or what other.
do you,
Get the
do you
phone
like
out, put
release
it on
him from the
speaker.
chair?
Yeah. But I
Cool.
will
He
keep on the door for a bit.
he gets up and he goes. He says, "Oh, does anyone have my sword?"
Oh no, we couldn't find that.
He requests for his sword back.
I've still got a roll.
Okay, go for it.
I could.
I've got
Roll
I've
with
got a,
actually roll with disadvantage because you have it with you on you,
I've got a sword on me.
visible.
You do. Nah, that sounds like making it easy for you. Sure.
I mean, it sounds like what's actually happened.
No,
Haha!
I have.
It's still on GM for some reason, but I got an 18 plus 8.
Roll with your disadvantage, boy.
Ah, that's why it is. I clicked to GM, not disadvantage. Alright, come on, second roll.
I have a sword
Fuck
on me.
off.
There we go.
See?
He asks for his sword back as he just looks at it on your hip.
Just Croc says no.
Plus, I need my sword.
You will get your sword back when we get to the ship and you've proven that you're a loyal member of the crew.
Sure. He goes over to you, Lawrence, and asks for the phone.
I'll look at everybody else.
Hand him the fucking phone so he can make a fucking phone call.
I don't know, you might not want me to give it to him. I'll give him the phone.
He takes the phone and
Remember to put
makes
it
a
on
call.
speaker so we can hear what's happening.
He puts it on speaker. And he basically says, "Hey, I need to come meet you." The other person asks, "What's up? Why do you need to meet?" He says, "I need some new toys for capturing people." He's like, "Ah, all right. I'll send you the coordinates." And then a text pings up, and they both ring off. He then hands Kato the phone.
Well done. Let's all get back to the ship.
Yay! He bounces in joy. And we'll follow you
I
guys.
agree.
Do you also bounce in joy?
No. I keep a wary eye just in case he does something.
Very well. You all make it back to the ship.
I will go to the ship's bathroom, toilet thing.
The bathroom toilet thing.
He once you're at the ship, he asks Frog for his the little Jeremy asks Big Crocodilio for his sword back.
You're really eager to get this weapon that you don't need right now.
Well, yeah, it's like my weapon. It's my sword. You would like if I stole your weapon, you'd want your weapon back, right?
Yeah, but in the
Exactly.
in the circumstances, that would be to stab you for stealing it.
I mean, yeah, but I don't want to stab you. I've joined the team. Kato said I could have my weapon back.
Croc will look at Kato.
Kato, you think that the frog is seemingly genuine.
How
Kato will
how
nod
much
towards Croc.
You'll begrudgingly hand it over.
The frog is very happy. You've also noticed on like the hilt, now that you've had a closer look at it, you notice that the sword is engraved with like little amphibious markings and stuff.
how much smaller or bigger is the frog than me?
The frog is like tiny. The frog is very small compared to you.
Oh, okay. How much bigger or smaller is Croc in comparison to me?
Bigger. I
How
imagine.
much bigger?
I don't know. I don't know how big you are.
Actually, I don't know how big I am.
How big are you compared to me? How big are you? I don't know. Anyway, Kato, do you hand the coordinates?
I'm 5'8".
Do you hand the coordinates over to the wizard, Kato? Kato?
Alright?
Do you hand the coordinates on the phone over to the wizard who's actually flying the ship?
Yes. I was
He's
sorry,
like-
I was waiting for things to calm down there. Yeah. I will take the stuff to the ship and introduce our new frog-based compatriot.
He says, another wizard. That'll be great in engineering. Finally have our first engineer.
See, you
I
got
would-
a role already.
I would like to stay in the bathroom until I can use an action to change to look like Croc
Okay.
and sound like Croc
You head into the bathroom, and
and close the door.
you you're privately alone, and you turn in physical appearance into Croc.
And my voice, because I can do that.
And your voice. You both look and sound like Croc in terms of your biological attributes.
I will go and change clothes as well.
Where are you gonna go find clothes? Are you going to Croc's room?
Yes.
Okay. Croc, where are you going, by the way?
So what's going on since he's doing all of this within the same time as Kato walks over to the pilot?
Yeah, I mean, depends. You're just on the ship now. You can do whatever you want. You can go like to the bar. You can go to your room. You can suspiciously follow the frog about.
Yeah, I guess I suppose he would probably keep an eye on the frog.
Fair enough.
Part of us really wanted to say I go to my room just to fuck with Lawrence, but no, in character I probably would still be wary.
Fair enough. So the frog's gonna like go around the ship, starting with engineering, working his way up to the bar. And while you two are doing that, Lawrence, you can rifle through Croc's belongings and get some clothes.
Yeah, I'll just put the other clothes that I was wearing into Croc's drawer
Okay.
You weren't
and put.
wearing clothes, though, right? I thought you said you were naked.
Oh yeah, I wasn't. I wasn't.
You just
I
take
just-
Croc's clothes and
I
I
just
put
put my
nothing back.
naked.
I put my birthday suit back.
It's weird, there's a lot of naked in my drawer I don't remember putting there.
Yeah. The wizard takes off. The ship is like moving now. It's barreling towards the coordinates. But yes. Then after the frog makes his way like through the cockpit into the storage bay area, where are you heading to now, Lawrence?
I'll head to the cockpit.
All right. Frog, Croc, and another Croc enter the cockpit. All at the same time. The wizard is also there. Kato, where do you want to be? You-
I would have been like the whole point was I would have been there because I was discussing
Sure,
plans with the
sure.
wizard.
Uh, so two Crocs and the frog, and basically everybody is just in the cockpit now.
Okay, who's the second croc?
I'm the sorry.
Yeah, come on, do the accent.
Good day. I'm the original Croc.
Both of them sound identical.
No. Croc responds to that with, "Wait a minute, but I'm over here, aren't I?
No,
Kato,
I'm over
where
here.
am I?
I'm over here.
I'm over here."
Kato, both of them sound disturbingly similar.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you a question that only Croc would know. Oh god, Croc doesn't know many things.
Actual Croc panics.
The frog's gonna stand next to Kato. Look at them.
If I order you to murder someone, what is the correct response?
Murder them.
Well, it depends. Can I eat them?
There we go.
And then
That's
eat
the real
them.
Croc. This one over here. Who are you now? Croc always asks if he can eat someone when you tell him to murder them.
It is I, Bill.
Sorry, what was that?
Said
It is
It is
I,
I, Phil.
Phil.
Okay, so Phil, you're a spy who's trying to destroy us. Is that what you're telling us?
No,
With this stunt of yours?
no, I'm showing you another thing I can do.
Aha.
As long as I've seen some a humanoid-ish creature before that's roughly the same sort of size as me, I can look and sound exactly like them.
That might be useful at some point. But why did you pick Croc?
I thought I could probably impersonate him the best.
Over the person that we don't know. If you'd copied the frog, we'd not know if it was correct.
The frog is tiny.
True.
Tra-
This is all in character. Croc is idiot.
can't do things that are tiny
Oh.
or huge. I just look like a medium-sized version of whatever it was, which for some species would look odd, presumably.
Well, at least he's got clothes on now.
Yeah, I was an upside.
Yeah. Unless you want to see what Croc looks like naked.
We've seen that before.
You want to see what Kangaroo Jack looks like naked.
We can.
just look at Kangaroo Jack.
He's literally only wearing a jacket and he doesn't even zip it up.
Nah, it's too
Yeah, but
warm
you
on the
want-
ship.
But do you want to see him without the jacket?
Kangaroo Jack, can you take off your jacket? I sign at him.
Kangaroo Jack will do that. Just for a bit, and then he feels a bit chilly.
And then I gesture at the Croc. Are you still like Croc, right?
Yeah, I'm still Croc.
To the new Croc.
I'll change into Kato.
You can, but it's not going to be right.
Change
You're
into
too
Big
tall.
Kato.
What?
You change into Tall Kato.
How tall? How short is Kato?
He's
Kato's
a goblin.
How short do you think Kato is?
Not
Right.
big.
Okay. There's hobgoblins. They're pretty big.
Yes.
Kato's not one of them.
Yeah.
Kato's like 3 foot tall.
Look, this is what you might look like if you were tall and red. Well, not red because I'm green, but if I was red.
The wizard just pipes up. So you're a changeling then?
Yes. What race is the wizard?
The wizard is an elf.
I'll change into the wizard.
Oh, a changeling. Those are never trustworthy.
You change into the wizard. The wizard
Just
does not
like-
look happy about it.
Just like criminal frogs. You can't trust
Uh,
them either.
The wizard immediately makes you invisible. And just as bad.
But why did you do that?
Did he just
Uh,
argue for why we shouldn't trust him? Sorry, I just
Yeah.
picked up. That made no sense. Why should we trust you? Because you trust that other person who's not trustworthy. Like, try again?
The wizard then throws like a large like sort of piece of fabric around you.
I am clothed still.
Yeah, but
Crocs
you're in Croc's clothes, so when you turned into the wizard, they all sort of just started to fall off because because it was too big for him. Then you return to visibility. Pick somebody else to turn into. Well, how about your original form?
What? Have I seen a dwarf yet?
And I don't believe so, not as of yet.
You
Ooh!
could make a
What was that?
roll of history.
Wait, what was that tentacle thing that I saw before?
It was depends. You saw a bunch of you saw like 3 tentacle things. One was too big, I believe.
I think one wasn't a humanoid as well, so...
Neither of the other two
Yeah.
were humanoids.
Does it have to be humanoid?
I mean, it has to have the same, like, body structure.
The wizard
suppose,
just
yeah.
says just turn into like your original form. Or the human form you came here with.
I'll turn back into my initial human form.
Okie dokie. Changelings, man, they're the worst.
You're the worst.
Okay. Kato, you hear a voice in your head. So is this like the cannon fodder you hired, or? Graham?
Sorry? I didn't know if you were asking a question.
You hear a voice in your head that is asking, is this guy like the cannon fodder you hired, or what?
He kind of just followed us.
Ah, got it. Front lines.
Yeah, red shirt.
Got it. Uh, the wizard then remarks that we've arrived. He takes you down to the planet.
Mhm.
And you land in a clearing, which is about as close as you can get to where you need to be. Please put yourselves here on the map. There's a path heading to where you need to be. Along the path, you eventually come across a river that blocks your way.
Strange path looks oddly like a spaceship.
Yeah, you need to... I think you've just clicked and not
yeah.
switched.
No, you're right.
I also do that often.
You're absolutely correct. I did not switch it here. Put yourselves on this side. I'll put the frog there. Frog.
Fruge?
The frog actually asks if you want him to come with you guys.
Yeah, it'd probably be easiest because you can kind of talk your way partially in.
Yeah, sure. It's just like if you wanted to save me for later, because they'll probably like after this they'll get wind I'm definitely a traitor. So it's the whole like, do you want me to do this like later on or now?
Well, my question is like, how likely do you think it is that this place will have the big boss that we need to grab versus
I don't think the big boss will be here. I think like a guy who knows how to get to the big boss will be here.
Oh, okay.
I
So,
don't
yeah,
trust him alone with the ship.
I mean the other wizard is there.
Nah, we
Still.
just kill anyone who doesn't join us.
Like, do you want me to come with you guys or not? Yeah, or nay?
Maybe it would be best to save you for later.
Sure, I can stay on the ship.
Yeah.
He'll get engineering tips from the wizard while he's there.
Have we been traveling long enough to get a long rest?
Uh,
I mean,
yeah.
cool.
Just double checking. Because I only had 2 spell slots left.
Uh, a little bit up the way, you see a river has flooded over part of the path.
So, heading my way up to the.
Croc, you
River.
notice that the river is weirdly glowing. It's glowing rainbowy colors, but only faintly.
Oh no, there must be a chemical plant nearby.
What's a chemical plant?
Take a drink, you'll find out.
No. I could make it so we could walk across the water so we don't have to go in it. Is that acceptable for everyone?
I guess.
Sure.
It's a good idea.
Are you willing to wait 10 minutes?
We're in no rush.
I will ritual cast Water Walk.
Okie dokie. Bup. Ba, 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 ba. Sure. You cast Water Walk, and as you take your first step on the water, time to roll something.
What about hereish?
No, just as actually,
Like-
yeah, about there,
Like
about there.
right at the edge of the water.
Something. Okay, interesting.
Did I die? Do I get eaten by a leviathan?
Oh, very interesting.
So that's a yes.
What do you have on you?
A sprig of mistletoe, and well, now some
Clothes and a sheet over you.
clothes in it. Yeah.
The sheet, clothes, and mistletoe, all come to life.
Um.
And they all begin questioning what's happening, where they are, very confused.
I will walk back over here and start explaining to all of them what's going on.
They all then start trying to make their way off of you.
No, I need you. Especially you, Mr. Mistletoe or Mrs. Mistletoe. I need you.
The
You're my
mistletoe,
only hope.
the mistletoe jumps onto the grass. It's like, what's going on? I'm very confused. The sheet
I'm
and
try-
clothes also are like struggling to get off you. The sheet gets off you pretty easily. The clothes are like trying to come undone.
I'm trying to explain it to you as best I can. You're essentially all awakened items, awakened by some sort of magical force on the river, and I'd like to ask you what you would all like to do. The only thing is, I kind of need, I would kind of like you all to travel with me if at all possible.
Sure, we'll stay with you. We were born 10 minutes ago. I don't know what my purpose is. They all start crying.
Your purpose is to be with me and help me.
Oh, okay. Okay. They all form a line behind you. With the sheet in first place. And they go in order of size. With the mistletoe at the very back.
Can I offer my hand to the mistletoe and I'll ask you want to go on my shoulder?
Yeah. Actually,
I'll put the mistletoe on my shoulder.
the mistletoe sits on your shoulder.
I suppose I'd better ritual cast water walk again.
Do you want to do it again? That's your okay.
But because the sheet and the clothes will need to walk across the water, right?
That's true. They will need to do that. Can't fault that logic.
So yeah, let's go, guys. I'll go
Do you
back here
take?
again.
Okay. Okay.
Just like sitting on a rock watching him go backwards and forwards, casting for 10 minutes, then go back over, and then something happens and he comes back and then he casts.
Okay. You can't move.
Uh-huh.
You're locked in place. You can go no further.
Can I talk?
Yes, you just can't. Your speed has been reduced to 0, effectively.
Help! I can't walk. My
You're just standing there.
I've lost the ability to walk. Can somebody help me? I sense you're getting immense pleasure from this.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Croc rushes over to help them.
What does Croc do to help?
He rushes over and tries to move him.
It seems like there's some box around him when you try and move him. Lawrence can't feel the box, he just can't move, but you definitely feel like there's something around him.
Does anything happen when I get to the water?
Do you touch the water?
I mean, I'd have to if I was trying to get to him.
Okay.
That's why I rolled intelligence.
Let's see what's up. That's an interesting one.
Worry not, my friend. I have come to aid you.
Okay. Croc heads over and says, I hope you're terrified and I'm here to kill you.
Ah! Stay away, evil beast!
Kato
why
is
do you
unsure
turn
if
on
that's
me?
what he actually meant or not.
But why do you turn on me so quickly?
Hang on. One second. But yes. What do you do, Kato?
Why are you trying to kill me all of a sudden?
Croc has run over and said he's here to murder.
Croc also starts, like, gnawing on the invisible box in confusion.
Ah!
I would like to attempt to lasso one of my people who are there and just like
Who
drag
do you
them back
choose?
a bit.
Croco Queso. Oh, sorry,
I
Croco, new guy.
Does
Bill.
Croc look stuck?
No, Croc's
Or
just
does
like biting invisibleness.
Croc
Okay.
is biting something that is invisible.
Okay, I will grab Phil with
Okay.
my lasso.
You lasso around and you have seemingly lassoed like a square object that is around him in some capacity.
I will start to drag it backwards with
Uh,
the help of Jack.
sure, roll strength with advantage.
Oh, my strongest attribute.
Very strong.
Okay, and with a -1, here is strength.
Oh yeah, you actually managed to drag him a little bit back. Croc still gnawing on the box.
Does the box go away when he's no longer on the shore? On the water?
It stays around.
I'm gonna go back to the ship.
After a little bit of time, you notice that the box disappears, and Croc snaps really close to your face.
Ah! Don't eat me! If I can, I'll run away back to the ship.
So while they've been doing this, Kato will have gone back to the ship to ask our frog informant about how to get across this river, if he knows.
The frog says that he has no clue. Wasn't there the last time he came here?
Do you think
Uh,
they're setting you up? Do they think they like?
I don't think so. They're always doing weird stuff on this planet. It's where they like test weird stuff.
are my clothes and are my things still alive?
Your all the objects are still alive.
Okay.
The effects persist until I tell you that they have stopped.
Okay. I'll be back
But
shortly.
I'll tell you now. The sentient items is going to be a thing forever.
Okay.
You cannot take life.
I mean, you can kill the sentient objects.
True.
Can do that.
I'll be back shortly.
I guess technically it's a bit like he's wearing a set of living armor, but it can talk.
What is Croc doing? Yeah, like his friend is running away.
He's chasing after him, shouting, "I just want to hurt you."
I just wanna. Classic. Well, I'm sure Lawrence will be back soon.
So,
Ah,
could we
yeah.
just use the ship? Just fly over the water?
No, the canopy's too thick over there.
Fly to the top of the canopy and then climb down a tree?
Wizard says he can't really do that.
Burn down forest.
Well, we could do that. It might give away that we're hostile.
Could the ship not just fly to the other side of the thing and put us down?
There's not really a clearing that way. At least not for a very long way.
Could the ship like lift and head over there and we like hold on to something and go under the ship and then we just drop off when we get to the other side and you can go back and park?
Do you want to like leap out of the ship?
No, I want to be like on rope ladders underneath the ship so that like we can just be like lifted across.
Oh, you want to like, yeah.
XCOM.
I mean, can certainly try that.
Cool, let's try that. Seems like the best option.
Sure. Do you have a rope ladder on you? I don't.
We have a bunch of rope that we can knot together.
Sure. Do you spend some time knotting some rope together?
You trying to make this sound like it's a terrible plan, but I don't see anything better.
Yeah. Do you knot some rope together?
Yeah, we'll knot some rope together.
Cool. Uh, all right. Where are you gonna hang the rope off? There's like a hanger area which opens onto a
Sure.
ram.
Yeah, it seems like the obvious place.
Sure. Uh, you can tie it to like a little landing strut thing that you can lower it off of.
Okay.
And the rope is lowered. It lowers about 20 feet below the ship.
Good. Now everybody on the ship. Ladder thing.
The wizard also asks, what did you find out there? Like a weird river?
Yeah, River like made some items sentient and then it like trapped them in boxes.
Oh, cool. Can... That's interesting. Can you go gather some for me?
Brock, you're up.
No, we can't do that.
Oh, why not?
He's like, Croc looks very confused back at him. I told you we can't.
What? Why not?
Looks over at Kate like, just like confused. Is something wrong with him?
Kate was also looking confused.
I have some like...
Croc just looking back and forth, confused.
I have some jars if that's if that's the problem. Like I have some jars that you could store the stuff in. If it's more volatile than that, I have some like stronger stuff. Could you do it for me?
No. How many times have I got to say no?
Why not? I just want some of it.
He's just like, Croc's just got like his hands on his face, like just like on his temples, really trying to think hard, and just the smoke's coming out. It's not working.
Oh, it's beautiful.
That poor idiot.
The wizard will ask Kato instead. Then, could you do it, please?
Do what?
Gather some of the river water for me.
Croc, I thought you actually go get the river water for this man.
I know, I already answered. I said no.
Do you have a reason for saying no?
He looks confused at your response.
Why do you not want to gather the river water, Croc?
He puts his finger in his ear and like wiggles it around, and it's like, no. I said, I will not collect it.
Are you trying to say something else and it's just coming out like a negative?
That legitimately confuses Croc because he tries to think what that means, and his face goes blank.
Are you trying to say yes and it's coming out as no?
No.
No. Say it once for yes and twice for no.
It's like you can see him like counting on his fingers. No?
Oh, okay. So yeah, just go do it. We'll sort this out in a minute when you get back.
Hello.
Just gonna try and work out if I can do anything to help you.
Okay, Croc.
What's
do you
happened?
do?
Croc's
What's happened to Croc?
Croc's brain is just slowly melting from confusion.
All right, Lawrence. What do you want to do now? The plan is like they're gonna lower themselves off the ship while it hovers over the other side with some rope.
Hmm. I suppose I'll go along with the plan.
But the wizard is asking Croc to collect some river water for him, but Croc keeps saying no.
I will go and collect some river water for him.
Oh,
Would you mind giving me could you give me two flasks, please?
yeah, yeah. He actually
One
hands you a
one
it's
for you, one for me.
he hands you a
If you don't mind.
case that contains a multitude of flasks, vials, and other storage containment options.
Okay.
Just fill that up for me.
Okay.
And then he hands you a jar. That can be for you.
How big is the jar?
It's quite a big jar.
Cool, cool. I'll go down to the river with the
Okay.
jar and the briefcase of flasks.
Okay. Uh, do you begin trying to harvest it from the river?
Yeah, without
Okay.
touching it, preferably.
Make a sleight of hand check.
1 second. My mouse is being weird. There we go. 11.
Okay.
Watch, I'll get my head blown off or something. Purple worm appears and eats us.
Let's see here. You don't notice anything happen immediately.
Okay.
And can you make 3 more, please, as you try and fill the other containers?
1, 2, 3.
Okay. You 2 times you splash water on yourself, and you don't notice anything happen immediately.
Okay.
Do you then just turn around and head back to the ship?
Yeah.
Okay,
Wait. I'll collect the one specifically for myself as well,
sure. Roll another one.
because I want the flask full for myself.
Okay. Ah.
That sounds bad.
Uh,
Am I dead? Have I died?
you're in a very strange place all of a sudden.
Okay.
Looking around, you see, some interesting stuff. Okay.
Uh,
Actually, give me a perception check. Give me a perception check.
okay. Perception. 10.
You're outside of a large house. There's a city nearby. It has like a sheep farm connected to it.
What, the city?
No, the house.
Okay. I'll go and knock at the front door of the house.
A servant opens the door and says, "Yes, this is the Adest Manor. Who am I speaking to?"
Interesting. I'm.
Are you with those? Are you with the adventuring party that's always around here?
I'm Phil. What adventuring party? Where? Could you possibly tell me where this is? I'm new to the area.
Alright, you're just outside of Waterdeep, my friend.
Fun. Whatever Waterdeep is. Interesting.
We'll come back to that.
Is it just me, or does a water deep sound like a torture implement?
Okay. Well, now you know where you are. What do the rest of you do when your friend does not come back for a bit of time?
Rejoice.
He doesn't come back for like 30 minutes.
Wait.
Probably after like an hour's passed, definitely go and check.
You return to the river, and you see a case filled with like samples of the river, but you cannot see your friend.
Oh well, easy come, easy go. Picks up the case.
Oh, great. Uh,
And there you go, Lawrence.
so, it's new character time unless you want another storyline going on the
No,
Forbidden
no. You're on the material plane now. That's Andrew campaign
Yeah,
problem.
I feel it's unfair that you can just randomly throw Lawrence's at my campaign.
No, that's your problem now, Andrew. There's another Lawrence in your game. Oh, that was stupid. Can't believe he rolled that.
I wouldn't care, that's kind of what I wanted anyway.
And he has a jar of this river's magical water. There you go, Andrew.
I
Enjoy
wouldn't
that.
care, but... Oh wait, no, I'm not totally naked. No wait, I am! I'm totally naked. The farmer didn't comment on it.
I've thrown a Lawrence at you, Andrew. Enjoy that.
Yeah, he can work on the farm.
He can.
Farmer Lawrence.
Well, so you pick up the briefcase. What are you doing with it?
I guess take it back to the ship.
Cool. The wizard thanks you, Croc, and says, I thought you wouldn't do it, but thank you very much.
I said I wouldn't.
Yeah, okay, go, Croc.
Yes,
Level
you
7.
did. You said you wouldn't do it. Yes.
The wizard then causes the ship to move upwards once everyone's on board, and like flies over and hovers over here and lowers you guys down. Can everybody make a dexterity? Actually, it's strength check. Can you all make strength?
No one
Checks.
even asked what happened to him.
Yep, You just noticed that that's all that's left of him. The briefcase.
Easy appear, easy disappear. That is the way of this world.
Easy come, easy go.
Definitely seems to be the people that we're around. Yeah, so what's this for?
Holding on to the rope.
Okay, just curious. Ooh.
It is not a rope because you did not the rope. Graham? No.
It's
Yeah,
me.
Croc, sorry, Croc. You're right. And Calgary Jack needs to make one actually.
Okay.
Sorry,
I-
I'm trying to get character sheet sorted.
I'll be back shortly with a new character.
Just make them
That's kangaroo.
make
Yeah,
them a low
all-
calf with no water around.
There is water. There's this convenient river. Just jump in. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Ah, you've also arrived at the Adest Manor.
You gotta put them somewhere. Well, that's certainly one way to bridge the distance between where you guys are.
This is very much I'll just put this fire over here with the rest of the fire.
Yeah, you all managed to hold onto the rope. It's pretty easy because the rope is knotted and you're let down just on the other side of the river. You then see the wizard fly back and park the ship.
Well, hope we don't need to go back because we're fucked. Huzzah, the great heroes have successfully gotten across a river.
Yeah.
Around, throw the
Yeah.
middle finger up at the river.
There were many casualties. We lost the Lawrence. Do you just keep heading up the path, or you gonna enjoy
Jump
this
in the
river?
water.
You're gonna jump in the water, have a good time, splishy sploosh.
Fuck.
Let's just head up the path.
I'm gonna do something really bad here.
Okay.
Croc walk try is like eyeing up the water to try and jump across.
All right. Go for it.
What acrobatics?
Yeah, or athletics. I'd let you roll either. Oh. Croc doesn't quite make it across.
So
Land.
just to explain, Croc forgot that he was what had just happened, so was like, we still need to get across this river.
Okay.
Okay. Welcome to this.
Come on, kill every character.
Why?
It's not my intention. That was a legitimate moment of Croc looking at the water and forgetting what was meant to be going on.
Oh, well, Croc, luckily that first effect the river gave you no longer matters.
Because I'm dead.
No. You appear to be fine.
Excellent.
What do you do?
So am I basically across?
You need to take like one more step to get out.
But
fully.
yeah, I'll
Also,
take.
Lawrence, the curse on your character, I should tell you just in case this becomes relevant for Andrew's game. If you take a single point of damage, you're no longer able to speak.
Okay.
You were also invincible for like 54 seconds.
Okay.
You are no longer invincible.
Okay.
Those were the things that happened to you. But now you can't speak as soon as you take a point of damage. That was that character. Okay.
If I take a point of damage, and I lose the ability to speak, does that have an end point, or is that just
No, that's just a
Permanently
curse.
mute.
That's a curse on you. Oh no, you're not permanently muted. As soon as you're back to full HP, you can talk again.
Okay. It's just that as long as I'm not at full HP, I can't talk.
Oh my god.
What?
Croc,
Is Croc on the material plane?
Croc, you can now no longer cross flowing water under your own strength.
Croc looks back at Kato and is like, I didn't do it! He's like, thumbs up.
You can no longer cross water. No, you bark like a dog as soon as you talk to him, by the way.
Ruru! Ruru! You never said
Get
which
your-
dog.
Get yourself back over to this side of the river, you idiot. It's
You-
that way.
He like
Sort of
look.
thing.
He looks around, stops and sits for a second,
You
and then
feel
looks at Kato, and just lets out a really big sigh.
like...
And we're just going this way.
So what happens when I try to cross running water?
You just physically can't.
So
You-
invisible wall sort of
Yeah.
thing. So
Yeah.
Croc does another run up. Let's roll another just to see with what gusto he does it.
Oh, this is so. No, that was
Come
like
on.
the worst one.
Come on, roll 20. Come on. Come on.
That's why the lying now no longer matters. Oh yeah, you spectacularly get rebounded off this river.
Nice. So Kato, you're like, for fuck's sake, and start walking off, and then you see Croc run, like he backs up a bit, runs, jumps, and then just slides down.
See, the lying no longer matters unless you encounter a dog.
Ruru! Rope!
Gale has just had. Gale's had enough. Gale's had enough of it.
Cast remove curse on yourself.
Do I have that?
You're a cleric. Yes, you have that.
Let's have a look. What level's that?
Level
third.
3.
Nope, don't have that.
Well, I'll see you in 8 hours when you can get that. Yeah,
Yeah,
we
the real-
continue on because we can't wait for Croc because Croc's never going to get back across the looks of it.
Okay.
Alright, right.
You come out about there. There's a camp. You see a person with crab claws for hands and somebody else.
Oh, hello, Zoidberg.
This person approaches you and asks, "Are you with Jeremy?" You
Yes,
Jeremy's-
we're here. We're here as Jeremy's representatives. Unfortunately, he couldn't quite make it.
Sure. It's not a great time. This planet's been very strange lately.
Yeah, one of our associates is currently on the other side of a river, unable to cross for some reason.
Oh yeah. We've recently been conducting some strange experiments, and this one person asked us if they could do some experiments on this planet, and it's seriously tainted the environment. Everything has gone chaotic, random, and frankly, we're gonna pack up and leave pretty soon.
So are you the one that's in charge here?
Oh no, that'll be my friend over there.
Which friend?
This one.
Is there someone there? I can't actually see things. That blends in so well with the background.
They're over here.
Yeah, I can see them now that I've zoomed right in, but now I can't see us. Yeah, sure. can we go say hello? Is that allowed?
Depends what you're here for.
Well, we were sent here to pick up something. I wasn't sure what.
We got a call saying that you guys wanted to buy some new equipment.
Yeah, that was it. Sorry. I know we were going to pick up something he'd ordered. I just didn't know what. He's a bit
Uh,
frog-brained, that one.
Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. Just go talk to the guy. I'm sure
Okay.
he'll have whatever you're looking for. He then like lies back down, leans against the barrel. This guy stands up and says, you must be the representatives.
Yep, we're here as representatives and nothing else.
Cool, cool, cool. So, what are you sort of in the market for?
Oh God, we're all so dumb. Oh no, can I come up with something?
Well, it can't be a TPK.
Cut back to Croc, who's pushing as hard as he can on the invisible wall.
Or reactor. And then Kato just says, "Oh, the location of your dragon boss."
What? What? Why? What?
Those intelligence rolls are by far the worst thing in this that we've decided to add to this campaign.
What are you doing? What? Like,
Oh,
why do you want to talk to the boss? I thought you were here to
Jeremy
buy
told us
stuff.
that you were someone who could know where the boss was, so we thought we'd come and talk to you about it.
I mean, yeah, but like, why do you want to see the boss? Do you have a meeting with the boss? Has he
Oh, we have a
contacted you?
proposal for the boss about a business, an off-world business associate of ours who really would like to invest in the boss's business.
Sure, I can shoot him a message. What's the idea?
Oh, he has a lot of off-world cash that he needs to spend in a way that will make its money back quickly. And he thinks that your boss would be the perfect person to handle that with how he's handled his current business, as far as the person is aware.
So, I mean, I can certainly ask and see if he's interested. The guy then says, "Just give me a minute." He then turns around.
As he says that, I'm like, I signal to my mate next to me, and Kangaroo Jack's gonna punch fuck out of this guy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, punch him.
So we're just gonna start wailing on him as a surprise round.
Okay. Whack this dude.
So Kangaroo Jack, attack.
Hits.
Make me a con save.
He gets a -3.
Stun him. At which point, me and Kangaroo Jack are gonna grab him, lift him between us, and try and run back towards the river, towards the ship.
You just pick him up. Okay. This guy springs to his feet and is gonna try and attack you.
Which guy?
This one, the one
Oh,
you told.
sure. So as we go past him, yeah, sure.
He's gonna try and attack you.
Uh,
Does an 11 hit?
no.
Okay. Sure. You both. He's then gonna start pursuing you. As I assume you're just running with this.
Yeah, we're
dude
just gonna run.
until-
So like,
Okay.
back towards the river, and then we're both gonna jump across the river carrying somebody.
Okay.
Sorry, specifically, Kangaroo Jack is gonna jump across the river, carrying this guy. Because
Okay.
Kangaroo Jack has a ability that allows him to jump. Where is it? He jumps a minimum of 15 feet.
Okay, that guy's hot on your heels. You guys make it to the river. You're gonna try and.
So acrobatics checks.
Yeah. Or
So
athletics. Whatever.
kangaroos
Whatever floats your boat.
acrobatics. 21. So 15 plus whatever 21 gets him. Now Kate was gonna fuck up because that's how this works.
As long as Jack survives.
Right, 19 plus the d4s.
Yeah. You and Kangaroo Jack, leap across the river dramatically and land safely on the other side with your little dude in tow.
And then we're like, Croc, help us. Let's get back to the ship.
Okay.
Worry.
He just barks at you, unintelligible.
And then we just like keep running. Every so often, like Kangaroo Jack will just like punch and try and re-stun this dude.
Alright, you make it back to the ship.
We'll set this guy down on a chair somewhere, tie him up, and like torture him for information.
And nothing of value was lost.
And Zoidberg's like, no, he had the keys to the car.
Yeah, we're gonna take everything. Like first, we're gonna clear him out of anything that was in his pockets.
You see, he has a bunch of like mirror devices and stuff. You have no clue what any of them do.
I am requesting for our wizard to help us.
The wizard will like take them and start looking over them and examining them.
I will take his phone away.
Yeah. Do you then question him?
Yep.
He just says, why? What are you doing?
We need a little bit more than you're gonna, set up a proposal. We need to know where the boss is.
I mean, I was gonna go contact him, but my laptop's back at the campsite.
Well, you have a phone here.
Yeah, but it's my personal phone.
Do you want to die?
I'm sorry, man. That's where my laptop is. It's in the tent I was heading towards before you kidnapped me.
I don't think this should be an issue. I think you should be able to do this without that laptop.
I can always try.
You can definitely try.
Roll intimidation with advantage.
I'm not great at it. Plus the d4s, so it's only a 13.
Yeah, this dude's pretty scared of you anyway.
I'm holding the kangaroo back. I'm holding the kangaroo. As Kangaroo Jack's like flailing wildly.
He says, okay, I can like call a guy, and then they can like they should be able to like email me the thing I need to actually talk to the boss.
You do all your phone calls on speakerphone.
Okay.
Turn to our frog friend, and I'm like, yeah, it's going well, right?
Yeah. What happened to that other guy?
What other guy?
He joined up with me.
Oh, I believe he stepped into a magical river and disappeared.
Neat. He agrees. Yeah, this is going very well.
The magical river seems to have made Croc bark like a dog. Have you ever seen a crocodile bark like a dog? 'Cause you can look at one right now.
No. Croc lies and barks. Those are the barks of a liar.
What he said was, I do not speak like a dog.
Insight check the barks.
Oh, you know Croc's lying.
Yeah, so in 8 hours, Croc, you should really pick the spell Remove Curse so you can fix yourself. It's a level 3 spell in the cleric's list. Just have a look for it.
Oh. You know what's not good about Remove Curse?
I'm actually checking for the thing that I'm thinking. Yes,
it
it
has
is.
verbal
It's
components.
verbal. I thought
It's
it was.
He can only bark, and it has verbal components.
Joseph, I'm glad that we were both on the same wavelength there.
Yeah, it has verbal components that he cannot speak. Because if he tried to, he'd bark them, and if he tried to, he'd lie about it. Say the opposite of what the actual spell's incantation is.
I activate curse.
Just curses himself even more. Oh,
Well,
this is hilarious. He makes a call to a guy who the gist of the call. I don't think he's trying to deceive you. He's pretty scared of you. He just asks if he can send him like resend him the boss's email to his private phone. Because his laptop, he claims his laptop had water damage. The other guy believes him, surprisingly. Moments later, he sets. You see him. He then gets like a little ping on his texts, and he logs into his email on his phone. And then asks what you want him to write to the boss.
I asked Jeremy if he can write something that he thinks would get the boss to see us, because he knows him better.
Jeremy picks up the phone, writes something down. Do you bother checking it?
I will check it just to make sure he's not selling us out.
You just see Jeremy's like saying, there's like a major problem with like the goods. They've been on like we shouldn't have made that deal with that guy. It's ruining our goods, produced chaotic effects, and it's ruining our brand. We need to talk about this. And then he asks, where would you like to meet up with the boss?
Any recommendations? We don't really know the place too well in terms of like where he's likely to be willing to meet us.
No, he has like space travel, provided it's not like ridiculously far away. He can meet us.
No, I meant more like where he'd be willing to actually have a meeting in terms of like.
Oh,
he's definitely not just going to meet us in a random field that we designate or a place
Oh,
that
yeah,
doesn't allow flying or acid.
He has some bases on a few planets. I believe the base. I believe the two bases he had on the base that you raided. One of the bases you guys raided that was mine on the planet we were on before. He had another one, but I heard that one got raided recently as well. Probably have to be on a different planet than that one. There's a club on another planet, like a nightclub we could go to. Other than that, there's this sort of like abandoned warehouse that he operates out of. Again, sort of his MOs really. We'll probably have to deal with like whichever higher up he's got stationed there as well. I don't really know them personally.
Sure. Yeah, let's Croc, nightclub or like warehouse.
Brr!
I didn't catch that.
Roar, roar,
Warehouse?
roar, roar.
Is Timmy the well boy?
Roar, roar.
uh, yeah, I'll say the warehouse probably is easiest, somewhere where we won't cause too much collateral damage.
He says, yeah, sure thing. And he,
Croc gives you a thumbs up.
because he's always lying, he wanted to go to the nightclub. So sad. Tragic, really.
Mm-hmm.
And confusing.
Yes. He shoots off a text to the to the boss, or an email, sorry, to the boss, and says, yeah, he should be willing to meet up. Hopefully.
Okay.
So, what do we do with Mirror Master over there?
Has our pilot worked out what the mirrors do yet?
The wizard says that he's figured it out, or he seems confident he's figured it out anyway. He says that these mirrors are capable of like reflecting damage in some capacity, but they need to be like turned on first. And this mirror, which is like a small mirror that's black, triggers on the death of the user. It seems to create some reflection of whatever you're fighting that's hostile to whatever killed you.
Or it does what? Whatever killed you?
It like makes a copy of them essentially.
So it copies the thing that kills you.
Yep.
I wonder what use that is to anyone.
And then that thing's aggressive towards them.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's like a mutually assured destruction thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are big word for KO. Sorry. It's kill thing.
A revenge button.
Yeah. It's sort of to ensure that, you know, your death's never in vain, I guess.
Or at least you hope it's not.
Yeah.
We should really go somewhere where Croc can get a cleric to work on him.
Yeah, that does seem to be a pretty good sort of maneuver.
Yeah, he got himself cursed multiple times for some reason.
Wizard cracks open his spellbook.
Roar.
Nope, don't have remove curse. I can only bestow curses.
Roar. It's like,
Wonder if
at this point, you may as well.
Wonder if there's a way of like cursing Croc so that he can speak again somehow.
What you need to do is you need to do the curse exploit, where you put so many curses that you go all the way back around to 0.
But yes, we should see a cleric about uncursing that crocodile.
Yeah, can someone take us to a cleric, please?
The wizard doesn't really know where one is, but we can always try. We can always try
question.
back on the planet. It would
What What's better for paladins, charisma or wisdom?
Paladins cast with their like wisdom or charisma, right? It's like wisdom for them though. So wisdom because it's their
Yeah,
casting stat,
yeah. I
right?
think they're the same as clerics.
Clerics, yeah. So
Wait, no, just them
wisdom's their
doing.
casting stat, so it should be like the second or third highest.
Wait, no, just them doing paladin barbarians multi-class.
Or arguably the highest, depending on how you build your palette.
Yeah,
So,
depending on which subclass you go with.
Yeah.
vengeance. Or no, not vengeance. What's the other one?
Conquest.
Conquest. There we go.
Cool. Wizard's gonna start heading to the nearest planet that the nearest sort of Lithonian colony, just to see if they have any healers there.
God, it's gonna be so expensive.
You arrive and you actually notice that all their defenses are up, and the colony is a little bit on fire here or there. Just when you're coming into land. The ship lands. It's not the usual planet. It's not the planet that you picked for, the frog up on. It's a newer colony than that. You land in the hangar bay, which seems to be very heavily damaged. What are you gonna do?
I think we've come at a bad time. We should probably pick a different colony to go to.
You just receive a distress signal. It's like, it just states, "Help! There's weird things attacking us."
Yeah, I think we should head somewhere else. This doesn't seem like the best place to find a cleric to make it so our cleric can talk, because currently he can't do anything.
Was just like, yeah, sure. Help! They're taking everybody. Ah! And then you fly
They'll be fine.
away.
They'll be fine.
The twinkle of the fire in the background.
If they didn't want to be on fire, they shouldn't have set all those fires.
You head to the next colony. It's a bit more developed. Their defenses are up, but they allow you to land. They don't seem to be on fire.
Does anyone know where I can find a level 5 or better cleric?
Just asking this, like the hastily set up blockade. You're just at the entrance to the hangar bay. It's like, who are you? Are you the scout party for those horrible invaders?
What's an invader?
These people have been coming around all the time. Like, usually when our defenses are lowest, our power's changing places.
No.
They come, they land, and then they just take everybody they can.
No, we're not those people.
I see your crocodile has developed. Is he half dog or something?
No, he's just cursed.
Fair. Don't worry, buddy. We'll stop you from being a crocodile. We'll get that fixed.
You just
No,
like,
the crocodile part's the normal bit. It's the other bit that's new.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we have some clerics.
Joseph, I've sent you an interesting proposition.
Yes.
that's disgusting. He's your brother.
Wow.
Not in that way, Andrew.
Andrew, I'm just kind of disgusted that's where your mind went.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lack of sleep does that, do you?
Have you thought about not doing that?
No.
Andrew, I've got a different kind of proposition for you.
I'm interested.
I think my internet's dying.
You can make it to a cleric pretty easily. Or healer. They ask for a small donation in order to fix the curse.
How much is a small donation? Oh, just 10 grand. Oh,
To remove a curse, they ask for 500 credits per curse that you want removed.
how many's on me? 3?
Yes. You have 3 curses on you.
Is it
I
what?
would remind
what?
you that you technically only need to remove. I suppose actually you probably need to remove the lying one as well. And then you can remove the last one yourself.
True. So 1,000 credits.
How many credits do you have?
Oh, let's have a look. I don't think Croc has any.
Croc has no money.
Oh no, he's got 200.
Okay.
That
So I will give you the rest of what you require.
okay, sure.
They accept and remove the talking, the lying curse, and the
Dog talking.
The dog
dog
curse.
talking curse. They're like, man, how did you end up like this?
Crazy water. Oh,
Do you need?
I miss the dog.
They then offer you a drink.
I'm trying to think what would be a scared roll.
Wisdom or charisma or something?
Sure, wisdom save. Oh, okay, fair enough. He gets over his fear of water and takes it.
For a moment you feel unable to move, and then you're okay once the water settles down. So, what are you gonna do now?
I don't know.
You just don't know.
I mean, we have a meeting to go to.
Yeah, we do.
That's true.
Maybe if we hang about here long enough, we can pick up some more cannon fodder.
That's true. You might be able to pick up some more cannon fodder if you hang around here long enough.
Does anyone want to join us on an adventure?
Does anyone want to leave this rock where you're being constantly raided and people are being stolen to come with us on an adventure to stop people being abducted?
Leave with you.
Leave with you, I must.
Andrew, I'd like you to roll a d20.
Ooh. That's a 12.
Very interesting. So a strange person has approached you.
What does this strange person look like?
Not a clue.
They are.
Wearing a clown outfit.
For all I know.
They are.
Ah, yes, this them. I mean, as it stands, they look like this.
Or a paladin Aminator.
Look at that! Isn't it beautiful?
He is a pretty boy. Or girl. Or frog. Or cat, or ooze?
Could be. You never know.
Yeah, Lawrence,
I'm
since you've not said yet, you could pick the unearthed Arcana race that is just an ooze.
could indeed. Andrew, do you appreciate that I've thrown another Lawrence at you?
Hmm.
That's something you enjoy
Yes, for sure.
with a pot of chaos water. I'm sure nothing will go wrong now that Lawrence has a pot of chaos water.
You'll probably just drink it again.
You never know, he might throw it on someone. And they end up
On that
vomiting
planet.
and then they end up vomiting 1,000 locusts. Which or growing a toe on each hand. Or you never know.
So on that
Might have
note, Lawrence,
to
what do they look like?
Full of sand.
They look like this. If I can, there we go. They look like. Where have you gone? And you. They look like. There we go. They look like this.
The suspense is killing me.
Let's see.
Uh,
Oh,
Broodman.
very angsty. A very angsty person approaches you.
Oh no,
Okay, so
someone from the Warhammer 40k world has appeared.
you get the
can't see
feeling
this
that this
person.
person would make excellent cannon fodder.
Who?
Whoever the person is that's just approached you.
Do I
It's so
get?
dark. I can't see anything. Or are they a? Can I make out what kind of person they are? Are they like a human or a? Can you please just describe the person rather than putting on a picture that's so dark you can't see anything?
They're a knight in armor and
They're in. Instead of plate, it's more chainmail actually. And they're actually human.
or are we dancing?
The
And
entire universe and still human.
And they've got a rather devilish looking shield.
Actually, he's a human. Very rare around these parts are humans. Not many of them kicking about.
So, what is your skills that would make you an adequate meat shield? I mean, member of the team.
Meat shield of the team.
He has a shield.
I have a shield, a sword, and I'm looking for battle. Ah!
How do you feel about dragons?
Can we kill them?
Maybe.
I shall smite it to death with my holy power granted unto me by my lord.
Now, what lord?
Why, the best lord, of course, Asmodeus.
Okay. I'm sorry, applications are closed right now. I'm pretty sure you'll have to find a different traveler. Get on the fucking car. Get on the boat. Get on the boat. Get on the boat.
I could kill one of you to open up a part of the crew.
Mm-hmm.
The frog, maybe. Wait, is the frog there?
Look at the frog.
The frog is willing to parry this filthy casual.
Sure. One v one each other. See who
You know
the
what?
frog's up for it.
We've got 20 minutes. Let's do a PvP.
It's not even PvP.
True. PV, NPC, PP.
It's just an NPC you like more than the others because it's a tiny frog in a tuxedo.
I don't think I like him.
Kato's coming round.
He's the greatest. All right.
I'm only asking if the frog is willing to take him on, then I'll go for it. But otherwise, we will just walk away from this moment.
The frog is willing if you know if he wants, if he feels like it. This guy seems like kind of evil, frankly. The frog's kind of okay with it, but like, you know, he's like very evil. He's a bit too evil if you catch the frog's drift. So are you ready, Lawrence?
Not entirely.
Very well. The frog says we can do this at some other point.
I mean, I can roll initiative and stuff.
No, you don't exist enough yet. If you look behind this knight, dude, it's like 50% just not there.
50% loading.
He's hasn't put his smites in yet. Got to install an update.
Asmodeus has not granted me enough power yet. I'm still charging.
I'm still on Windows Vista.
So, do you head back to the ship?
I don't know anymore. The scene after this depends on who dies.
Look, it's alright. We'll postpone this duel, says the frog, until
No. He doesn't get on the boat unless he wins a duel.
Can Kangaroo Jack beat him up?
Beat up the frog or beat up the knight? Because Kangaroo Jack can beat up the knight.
How about the knight is what I mean.
No.
how about
Frog first night.
How about one of those summons? Here you go.
No.
Oh. It was nice knowing you, Lawrence.
1 second.
Never killed
okay.
Lawrence twice in one session.
I have killed him 4 times in one session before.
That's true.
Get on my level.
Oh, okay, Graham. I mean, technically, I haven't killed Lawrence a single time this session. He's just very far away.
You're not trying hard enough.
Defense.
Do you have the bare minimum? Well, you said you could roll initiative, so let's do that first off. Frog's coming in with a 14.
I am coming in with...
Come on, win the first roll at least.
Oh, I'm not likely to do that.
And then when this guy dies, a paladin barbarian of Bahamut appears.
Ah. Okay, Lawrence, you're up first. You react faster than the frog.
1 second. 1, 2, 3, 4. No.
Gotta figure out some
Okay.
HP real quick.
Just so you can take it away.
Yeah, just so the frog could like slice him to bits.
Okay, so now 3d12s. Okay, so 26. Okay, there's my health.
All right.
Okay,
We'll start you that far apart.
uh,
Exactly six. You're exactly like 65 feet apart.
okay.
You ought to move first.
Ding, ding, ding. Round 1.
And there we go. I will walk up to him and
You can move here with your normal movement.
sorry,
You can't quite get to him.
10. Oh, okay.
I've moved you closer.
Oh, have you already moved?
Yeah, I already moved you closer. You can
Well, I
dash
was-
to move to there.
So I was there. What? I was there, right?
You should be 35 feet away from the frog. Yes.
Okay. I will dash to be here.
Sure. Is that all you're gonna do?
Well, that's pretty much all I can do.
Cool. The frog starts blade singing and casts something on himself.
And only has to move 5 feet now.
Yes. Then he takes one step forward. And dab you. Does a 29 hit?
Yes, a 29 hits.
He's gonna. Oh, he can't cast Booming Blade this turn. Oh well. He's already cast a leveled spell.
Oh, shite, I forgot to rage.
Alright, it's on you, Lawrence. You've taken 15 poison damage and 8 piercing damage from a magical weapon. Just in case that's relevant.
Okay. I will.
Get angry.
I will rage.
You're very angry.
I've taken Path of the Totem Barbarian.
Cool. Just do your attacks.
Okay. So this is currently plus. Is it +3? Is it +2 still at level 3? +2 still. Oh, damage. Okay, so I'll be reckless attacking as well. So this is an advantage. Does a 19 hit?
Nope.
Does a 21 hit?
Nope. Very close with the 21.
Oh yeah, I would have moved up. Yeah.
It's fine, you're in melee with the frog.
And I will then. Can I lay on hands myself?
Yes.
I believe so.
Okay. How many? What does it heal by? Like, what's the dice that it uses to? Or do I just say how much it
What
heals
are you
me
asking me
by?
about?
Lay on hands.
Lay on hands because I've never
You
actually
can use an action to give yourself any number of the hit points from your lay on hands pool.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I've already attacked, so
So you cannot lay on hands after you've attacked.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's there's one rage. Uh,
This is a very
That-
high AC frog.
is all I will do.
The frog will now attack you. And well, he's gonna cast Booming Blade first, so...
Remember, he gets advantage on his attacks.
Oh, yeah. Well, does a 19 hit?
Yes, it's my AC exactly.
Cool, you take... all of that. So, 8 plus 15 plus an additional 7.
30.
Yep.
Again, I'll attack with my long
No, he's
sword.
still going. He's
Oh,
still going.
sorry, okay, sorry.
He then tries to stab you again.
29 hits.
Does that?
I'm down. So 18.
Then the frog.
26.
Honestly, you're pretty evil. The frog is just gonna leave you to die.
Yeah.
Oh, that was an easy fight.
Don't mess with the frog.
Yeah. Kicked his ass. And then the frog is paralyzed for a second. And then gets back up. Whew. Haste, am I right?
So, what character are you making now, Lawrence?
His
His angry
Scratches
brother.
off Asmodeus, adds in like, I'm an asshole.
his evil brother, Steve.
Who? Okay.
Anderson.
A similar looking person approaches you.
So, I saw you killed my brother. He died in battle. It is
Oh,
how
is he
he
dying?
would have.
Kill him. There are now 2 of you, Lawrence.
Okay, I'd better.
Best duplicate that character sheet. The most evil metagaming of them all.
Oh no,
good.
he's unfortunately died in the intervening moments. It's so sad, truly.
No, I did it before you get like 2 death saves. I'm just like, oh.
No, sorry, he got beaten up by the local rabble.
Oh, what's that? Oh no, a meteorite! Oh,
You see
crushed him.
Two rats got to him, unfortunately. And that was the end of him, unfortunately. It was all was over in a moment.
It's the way he would have wanted to go. Killed by a tiny frog thing.
And two rats.
The rat's ripping off his testicles. It's the way he would have wanted to go.
I'll take the shield, the armor, and the sword off the corpse.
Yeah, sure.
He always got the best stuff.
Yeah, I've already got essentially the same equipment. I'm just adding a second lot.
So who do you worship?
Better not be Asmodeus here, end up like the last guy, says the frog.
Quickly, say it's Asmodeus. You've got 3 minutes to kill off another character.
Oh, but I won't win the record because that's only 2 and 1 escaped.
Asmodeus's less evil cousin.
No, this guy's just crazy, that's fine. He'll make a great meat shield.
You know, Bahamut.
It's crazy, I think he should be on the team. He's insane. He'll make a great meat shield. Says Frog. What do you think, Kato?
I mean, I want to insight check to see if he's actually not just a follower of Asmodeus.
You know what?
pretending not to be.
Since he actually said Bahamut, so do I. Because my character is a follower.
Oh,
I got a 1.
I mean...
It's Asmodeus.
Okay, well, that's...
Frog friend, he says...
No,
he's
you're not
actually
allowed. I'm banning you from that. You've already had your evil one. Choose someone else.
No, I didn't get to do it long enough.
He's actually an Asmodeus worshipper. Please, can you take care of this trash?
Choose somebody else, Lauren.
And then he gets killed, and then his other brother walks up.
Okay, fine. That character drops dead immediately and is swept on by the winds of fate. And an identical person comes by who worships somebody different.
Grumsh.
There we go. Whatever.
A human that worships Grumsh, yes.
That's fine.
I'd better check up on Grumsh, actually.
Goblin god, isn't it?
No, it's Orc.
Orc.
Is it Orc?
Orc,
Okay.
yeah.
I always mix them up.
He's the one who's like, be angry and
yeah,
run around.
Maglubia Tech or whatever the fuck it is. That's the goblin one.
So there's a guy who claims to be a worshipper of Grumsh after those 2 other people died miraculously. One of them was stricken down by the hands of fate.
Mm-hmm. Peter's just gonna get back on the ship and just ignore all the shit that's happening.
Croc, do you take this person along as a pet?
I guess?
Cool.
Putting words in my mouth there, but sure.
You have some carry on. Alright, our noble heroes make their way back to the ship. And take off, bound for a dragon. You do get a ping. You get on your readouts a ship is heading your way. Or 2 ships actually are heading your way. Just as you're leaving the planet.
Let's kill him!
What do you want to do about it? Ignore or just sort of head on?
Sorry, something's coming to the planet as we're leaving.
Yeah, just 2 ships.
Oh, just ignore it.
Oh, okay. You just wizard engages full speed to the way that we want to be, just towards where the dragon is, chilling.
You're like, stop ignoring my side quest, damn it.
No, no, it's all good. It's all good. And that feels like a good place to end the session. I don't want to break Graham's record of murdering Lawrence more than
Then the ship explodes.
Killing everyone.
No, bad, naughty. I'll just banish Lawrence to Andrew's campaign and then murder him twice in this one. It's all fine.
Yeah, I think we need to punish you more for doing that to me. More Lawrence's.
Look, that's someone else's problem.
Yeah, it is. And that someone is not pleased.
That's...
It's fine. I'll find some way of convincing Lawrence to purposefully fuck with Anthony only.
It's beautiful. He's just chilling there.
So, round out Rex, Rhyme, Ron, Rog, Vid,
It's fine. You're all cured now.
I miss being a dog.
Unless, I mean, you can always try again, because the wizard still has his samples. You could ask him for one.
Well, I guess we'll find out next time if Croc is that stupid, which he somehow isn't.
That's true. We will find out next time.
And then everyone will die to dragon.
Yeah.
Yay! The end.
Did you enjoy that?
Res.